All right, so check this out. This char was burned from that like urban tree trimmings. So there's a lot of tiny little twigs in it, you know, like that.
Yep.
Which makes it really great for a little small time biochar guy like me, because I don't have to grind so much up. You know, watch how much of this falls through the grate. This is a 1/2-inch wire screen, and it just falls right through there because the original stock was so small. So that's all I do. And then the rest I throw into another bin that needs to be ground up. And you're gonna have to figure that one out. I think you could probably use a wood chipper. Or I have a thing called a Toyo yard vacuum and mulcher. The important thing there is to make sure you don't have any rocks in the biochar, because if you throw a rock into that, it's like throwing a wrench into the system. All right, so that's the 1/2-inch wire screen.
And what does the rock do?
The rock will break the little the blades inside the mulcher or the chipper. So you gotta be careful. I was burning out on the railroad tracks, and the rocks underneath the burn would turn black, and they look just like biochar. So
Yeah, you get fooled.
yeah. So anyway, here's the screen stock. You can see it's kind of moist. Otherwise, I'd be wearing this this particle mask to keep so I don't inhale the carbon dust. Anyway, from that or to that, I'm going to mix
Some urine. Is that urine?
Yeah, a 1/2 gallon. It soaks it right up. And then I'm also going to add
Is that human urine?
yeah, make sure it get from somebody that's not on
Poisoned.
medications.
Yeah, we don't want any
All right, here's
morphine in our goddamn biochar.
my compost that already has been sifted through this screen from that compost pile over there.
Nice.
I'm going to put 2 shovelfuls of that in there. And
What does that do? Bind it together a little better?
no, that inoculates it with microbes.
Oh, nice.
And I got a really good deal on this stuff, so I put one of these capfuls into a gallon of water and add that to it, mix it all up, let it sit for a few days. Okay, so I just mixed a capful of the oceanic hydrolysate. Yeah, between that and the urine, the char gets pretty stinky, fishy. But look how it just sucks it right up.
It does.
The char is so porous, that whole gallon just disappeared in here. Mix it up really well. And let it sit for like a week.
In the buckets or in that thing, that right there?
It doesn't matter. As long, you just want to give the microbes a chance to proliferate inside the pores of the char. So when you put it into the ground, it should be this wet. You see, it's not, you know, there's not standing water in it, but it's wet. And then it'll hold that water. Okay, so this is the last of the compost pile. But since I finally got somebody here to take a video, we'll do it anyway. Screen it. You can see some, they call it leaf mold. It's kind of decayed, but it's all kind of caked together. So I typically throw that back for another round. I break it up. A lot of composting is about air. You got to break it up and let oxygen get in there. So then I use this 2x4 and just scrape it back and forth. And what doesn't go through goes back in the pile. So just real quick, I'm going to do more than that. I don't want to make the video too long. You can see what you end up with.
Looks good.
Really nice, fluffy compost.
Yeah.
Just organic matter and microbes are the two most important things. You know, I've got mineral soil here, so I've been putting literally probably 10 yards of compost into this small garden here. Show them the pathways. You can see how the pathways, like right here, that's the pathway. That the soil is going to be higher than the walkway.
Yep.
As I just added compost in here, it raises the soil up.